us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The modern NBA certainly owes a debt to those 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns of the early 2000s. Steve Nash at the controls, Amari Stoudemire at the rim, and Sean Marion doing some of everything. Most teams just couldn't keep up. And Kevin, it was clear they set the trend for the pace and space style that we see today.
So exciting to see. No doubt about it, David. Thanks. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at the point. And for Phoenix, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Lee in at the small forward. Leonard the pass to George. Puts up a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Three-point field goal.
George has got the first 3 points tonight for the Clippers. Booker outside. The pass to Lee. He dishes it to Ayton. Back to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And both free throws good for Lee. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
George with the bucket.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Booker outside. He kicks it to Lee. Pass to Paul. From the high post, he drills it.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Here's man, coming in off a 10-point game his last outing, to the inside. And that one's good. George has got 8.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Suns moving the ball around. Leonard against Lee. With the fadeaway. Ayton, and he finishes nicely on the way.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Leonard kicks to George. Passes it to Morris. Here's man, defended by Paul. It's good from long range.
Paul George.
11 points in the game.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Leonard against Lee. Pass to Booker. Over George. And there's Booker on the assist by Ayton.
totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Outside, George. Back to Leonard. No good off the back of the rim.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Paul passes to Lee. Paul looking around. Takes it from 10. And the rejection by Zubats. Inside. And that one's good. Leonard.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Paul passes to Ayton. Rebound by the Clippers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The pass to George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Over Lee. And it's Leonard missing. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
Outside, George. Pass to man. Misses from short range. Suns trail by 3. Booker, right side. And good that time. Booker's got 6.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Passes to Leonard. And stolen by Ayton. Lee against Leonard. Over in the corner, Paul. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Phoenix calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Phoenix has possession. The Clippers getting the bucket. Lee outside. Here's Craig. And the rejection by Zubats. Count it, good. Craig's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Leonard. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Lee. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the 2nd effort.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's man, defended by Paul. Man passes to Leonard. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter. And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Here's man. Los Angeles with another miss. Suns leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Ayton. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. Paisley comes in for Torrey Craig. Barnes checked in for Lee. And Terrence Ross is up in for Booker. Count it. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Kicks to George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Highland passes to Batum. Now George. Can they get it? Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 14 points.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Deep 2 from Ross. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers trailed by 6. Here's Highland. The teardrop falls in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Paul passes to Landale. The dish to Ross. Shoots over Powell. The Clippers grab the miss. Pass to Highland. From deep, George. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Gordon's checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Eric Gordon.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the pass to Highland. No good on the triple. Suns leading by 4. Ross on the wing. Guarded by Powell. Down low. Landale with the bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Highland. Ross against Powell. Passes it to Highland. To the middle. Pass to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. And Phoenix has possession. 6-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And it's Paul missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And here is Paul. After Eric Gordon hit the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Highland. He's covered by Warren. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge
for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Biombo, he's checked in for Phoenix. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Now the pass to Ross. Top of the key, Warren. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Second team foul.
Just has a knack for finding openings in the defense. You could describe Gordon as opportunistic.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Warren. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Biombo lays it up and hooks it in.
And it's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Highland. He has 7 outside Gordon. Batum trying to break loose. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist from Plumlee.
Mason Plumlee.
And it's 7 points for Eric Gordon. Pass to Ross. Warren against Gordon. Here's Baisley. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Now the Clippers moving it up. On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Warren. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Gordon.
And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over it, you're essentially give the shooter the look he wants.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Right back after this break.
Suns fans, here come your Suns!
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at the point guard position. Now here's Booker. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Clippers leading by 6. From deep, George. That's good, and it's
Paul
Leonard
George.
with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Lee outside. Passes it to Booker. Paul outside. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And Phoenix making a change. Craig's checked in.
Torrey Craig.
And the Clippers have possession. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Morris. Here's man, defended by Paul. Driving the lane. Up and in on the layup.
Terrence Mann.
Mann's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you, that could bother you at times. You really just trying to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And here's George. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Now Leonard. Out to Morris. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul outside. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here is George. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Here's man. 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Leonard. From deep. And no good. And Phoenix the other way. Ball outside. He kicks it to Booker. Ball outside. Inside. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
George.
Well, in spite of the verdicts and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And the Suns making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Throw good, Paul George. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others. Give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness. Tells you something about his competitive work.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Leonard on the wing. From deep, George. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Damian Lee. 2 shots.
2.
That free throw from Lee is good. Robert Covington's checked in for Morris. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
He's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Here's Booker. Paul George making his last shot. Pass to Lee. Zubats against Ayton. Booker the pass to Lee. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Okogie. Here's Craig. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Pass to Man. Outside Leonard. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
The mid-range analytics do not apply to Kawhi. That's his shot.
On the wing, Lee. There's Okogie. He's covered by Leonard. Lee against George. Booker, right side. Wide open look. Again, Phoenix.
And they may be leaning a little too heavy on a three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And the Clippers call time here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your SUNS youth dance team.
And Phoenix making a change. Landale's checked in. Pass to Man. Outside Leonard. There's the pass to Zubats. Pass to Man. Wide open shot is on the money. Man's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Okogie for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Man, defended by Booker. Here's Zubats, and he uses the glass on the lane. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
This is it to Okogie. To the left wing. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Here's George. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Here's Man. Here's Zubats. And he lays it straight in. Zubats has got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Landale misses. Clippers leading by 10. From the baseline. And it's Leonard missing.
just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Okogie. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. Pass to Landale. That shot off, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Booker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
Multiple finals
Second team
MVPs,
foul.
putting him in elite
Shooting for the
company.
Clippers.
GA, not many guys have done it ever.
At
The
the line
only
for 2.
other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
That one is off.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
And he sinks the second. Suns trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Suns timeout.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Timeout called, the Suns.
T-shirts could be coming your way. The loudest fans get shirts.
Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Here's Baisley. Kicks it out to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ross with the bounce pass. Outside Warren. Booker with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got it back down within single digits for the Suns. The pass to Gordon. Here's Zubats. Launches a three, and there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Powell. Gordon's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They host the Kings after this game, and that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Tries from 7. And the rejection by Zubats. Left side, Gordon. To the inside. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Clippers leading by 13. Powell down low. He's guarded by Ross. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Baisley.
Third team foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution on the
for
court.
Booker. And the Clippers with a change here too. Batum's checked in. Warren against Gordon. No good there. Nice D from Warren. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. No good from Ross.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Powell, the pass to Plumlee. For second effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Plumlee's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Ross. Back to Paul. Biombo with it. He's guarded by Plumlee. Ross on the wing. They need this. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Second team foul.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Ross. That one misses.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
Now here's Powell. Outside Gordon. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And with Batum, his versatility. He has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint. That'll always get you some floor time.
Here's Gordon, following the basket by Chris Paul. Here's Highland. Gordon kicks to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plumlee, the pass to Batum. Shoots over Warren. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist from Plumlee.
Great off-ball positioning by Batum, making himself a scoring option.
Passes to Ross. Back to Paul. Releases from 15. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Powell. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. Off target at the rim.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers.
62.
And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 22 points and 1 rebound. He's really stood out for them to this point. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this intensity and torches the net, you created a whole new problem for the other team.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. This organization has a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Ayton. And it's Lee in at the 3 slot. He's out there for Phoenix. And foul on the shot, so no chance at the line.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
The Suns have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That free throw, no good. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And he's good on the second.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. It has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Now, here is Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. George against Booker. Takes it out to Leonard. Over Lee. Leonard, no luck. Suns trail by 13. Paul with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Craig can't get it to go.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Back to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Defended by Booker. Leonard, no luck.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Lee kicks to Booker. The pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Leonard knocks down the step-back J. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You see the focus from Kawhi. When he's deep inside, he's locked in on scoring.
Paul dishes to Ayton.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
He's made 1 and this one so far in the game.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to man. Morris outside. Here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. George, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Zubac. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George with the ball. Morris with the bucket.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Booker outside. Ball against George. His shot by Paul, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Paul, guarded closely. Dishes to Lee. Passes it to Booker. Clock at 6. Lee against Leonard from deep three-point range, and with the rebound.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Suns trail by 18. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out at halftime.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for the Clippers, Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on both. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Now, here's Leonard. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton.
Paul George.
A three-pointer is right on target.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Booker. 18 points for him. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton finds Booker. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Clippers leading by 23. Leonard the pass to Covington.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Free throw drops for Covington. Okogie's checked in for the Suns. And both free throws good for Covington.
Phoenix.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Timeout called, the Suns. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking before, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. With 3, Booker on his 15th shot attempt. He makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 7. Pass to Morris. Fires from deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the pass to Okogie. to Booker. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Mann passes to George. Here's Mann. Rebound by the Suns. Paul's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low, here's Craig, and finished off by Craig.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard kicks to George. And here's Morris for 3. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And the Suns making a change here. Landale's checked in. Plumlee is checked in for the Clippers. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Suns trail by 18. Paul with the ball. 6 points for him. Steps back and shoots. The Clippers grab the miss. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mann passes to Covington. Outside for George. And here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And here's George for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Paul passes to Booker. Over George. Here's Ayton. A beautiful reverse layup. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Here's Mann, defended by Paul. And here's Plumlee. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Covington. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Clippers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Robert Covington at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run. Out to the right wing. Paul outside. Back to Warren. 8 feet away. That shot misses. Plumlee with some nice D. Clippers leading by 17. Gordon with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. Warren finds Paul. Back to Warren. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Powell. Here's Highland. Passes it to Gordon. The 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Paul against Plumlee. Paul kicks to Ross. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Over Plumlee. Paul's shot is off.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Highland. He has 7. Here's Plumlee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
The Clippers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Biyombo is checked in for Phoenix. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. No luck that time either.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
For Phoenix, they've had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Clippers leading by 14. Here's Highland. He's got 7. The turnaround jumper. Highland's got 9 points. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 12-3 run. Phoenix calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Los Angeles on D. Over to the left wing. Biyombo kicks to Warren. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. That's good on the jump shot.
And this is why you have Warren out there. Fantastic at just rising up with rhythm and knocking down that mid-range.
Powell, the pass to Highland. Plumlee dishes to Gordon. Pass to Highland. Powell with it. Fires the 3. And there's a foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 14. That one goes in. Paul's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. Up top, Ross. Back to Warren. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
LA ball.
Los Angeles leading by 14. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
He's a top player. It's why Gordon's been one of the best role players in the league his entire career.
2 shots.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Gordon. All free throws good from Eric Gordon.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Warren. Out to the right wing. Ross on the wing. Guarded by Powell. 6 to shoot. Shoots. No good from Ross.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Paul kicks to Warren. Over Gordon. It's off. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. He puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clippers leading by 18, setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at the point. Zubac, that's good.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Lee after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Craig, and finished off by Craig.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Leonard. George finds Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's George for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Lee outside. There's the pass to Craig. And here is Paul. Lee outside. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Leonard. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, George. Pass to Zubac. Now George for 3. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 30.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Passes to Booker. To the paint. Ayton trying to break free. That's good from Paul on the assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Leonard the bounce pass. Pass to George. Takes a 3. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. No good from Booker. Clippers leading by 19. Here's George. Good D by Booker. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Outside Leonard. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Fires, high post, and yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim. And the Clippers lead by 19. Booker the pass to Paul. Lee outside. 3. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
George against Booker. George looking over the floor. There's the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. To the middle. Here's Craig. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Mann. Outside, George. Now the pass to Mann. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Booker against George. Fires in the elbow. And he gets it to go. Booker's got 23 points.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Outside, George. Here's Mann, defended by Paul. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Lob pass to George, and George with the stop.
Assisted by
the trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
To the inside, Ayton, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
You know, we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Lee outside. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Zubac, and it's Ayton missing. Clippers leading by 19 points. Pass to Morris. And he banks in the lane.
Morris Sr.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Booker kicks to lead. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now Ayton. Here's Paul. And he overshot that one, missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Craig. And the rejection by Zubats. Here's Mann. And the shot goes in.
Terrence Mann.
They're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so here's Phoenix. The Clippers getting the bucket.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
A second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
Shooting for the Clippers.
Well, we know confidence is key. But Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs, acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
And he makes the first. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. Okogie comes in for Damian Lee. Terrence Ross is checked in for Booker. Saban Lee's subbed in for Paul. And Morris drops them both. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now here's Ross. Here's Okogie. Shoots over Leonard. And that one's good. Ayton's got 12 points in just the second half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Mann. That one rolling around and rims out. Suns have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. The pass to Okogie. Kicks to Ross. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Here's Boston. The Suns getting the bucket. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Pass to Okogie. Passes it to Landale. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And the basket by Okogie.
Moving around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Boston. Here's Mann. To the inside. And that one's good, Boston.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And there's the pass to Ross. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Leonard. Back to Lee. To the middle. Tries it from 9. And it's rebounded by Covington.
2 minutes remaining in the
Clippers
game.
leading by 23. Leonard the pass to Mann. Here's Boston. He dishes it to Morris. Outside Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
Well, Phoenix shooting 40% from the field. Lee passes to Ross. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Ross. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so check it out, their record tonight. Win number 32 overall. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Paul George.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul, right side. And it's Warren with the jam.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And so here are the Clippers, following the score by Phoenix. George passes to Leonard. Clock at 4. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here's Phoenix. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on George.
Team foul.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. And so here are the Clippers. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Highland. So the Clippers winning this one easily.